Hi everyone, today we are going to be installing the MBQJL-SUBR-1. This is a 400 watt Jeep Wrangler subwoofer upgrade system. This kit is designed and engineered to upgrade the OEM premium audio subwoofer in a Jeep Wrangler JL. Let's start with the disassembly. First thing, remove the rear floor panel. Next, you're going to remove the jack cover panel. Step 3, remove 3 tie-down hooks with a T30 Torx driver and remove the side floor. For Wrangler 4xe, lift up the panel behind the rear seat and then remove. Remove a T20 Torx screw from the front side of the subwoofer panel. Pop the rear seatbelt cover panel up and then pry the subwoofer enclosure off the rear quarter panel. Next, we want to disconnect the subwoofer enclosure wire harness. Remove the T20 Torx screw from the rear subwoofer enclosure. After that is complete, remove the 8 5mm Allen screws from the perimeter of the subwoofer. Then you want to remove and disconnect the subwoofer. Gently pry up the OEM grille from the subwoofer frame. Once this is complete, gently remove the original emblem from the front of the OEM grille. Also remove the OEM subwoofer wiring and grommet from the enclosure. Moving on to the installation process, first thing we're going to do is install the provided wiring harness and grommet into the enclosure. Place the provided polyfill evenly into the enclosure while keeping the screw hole clear. Cut and remove 8 plastic tabs on the enclosure using a utility knife. Connect the subwoofer to the wire harness. Note, red to the positive and black to the negative. Then we want to install the MB Quart subwoofer. Place the subwoofer within the enclosure and install the OEM T20 Torx screw to the rear of the enclosure. Now we can install the new MB Quart emblem onto the grille. Attach the grille and trim ring reusing the 8 5mm Allen screws. Following this, place the subwoofer enclosure into the vehicle. Now we can route the wiring towards your amplifier and connect it. If using the MBQJ Stage 6A1 kit, you will mount your 400 watt subwoofer amplifier to the amplifier bracket under the passenger seat. The recommended amplifier crossover and gain settings with the MBQJ Stage 6A1 kit are gain and level turn to the 1 o'clock position, the LPF turn to the 2 o'clock position, and the subsonic turn to the 9 o'clock position. Reinstall the subwoofer enclosure into the quarter panel area and place the seat belt cover back in place. Reinstall the T20 Torx screw to the front of the enclosure. For Wrangler 4xe, install the panel behind the rear seat. Next, install the floor side panel and 3 tie-down hooks with T30 Torx screws. Now we can install the jack cover and reinstall the rear floor cover. And that's it. Enjoy your MB Quart subwoofer upgrade.